Greetings, CF family. I hope this video finds you well. As a church, we'll continue to do our best to provide video touch points for you all throughout the week. In addition to our Sunday morning live stream and our midweek devotional, we have opportunities to do a video like this, either to update you on information or just to encourage you like I hope to do now. For the time being, there's no new information. This is kind of our new normal, and we'll continue to operate this way until something changes. And so we appreciate your patience and your kindness and even walking with us on this journey. But if I could encourage you, I would do it in this way. You know, it's only been 7 days since the shelter-in-place order came through, and it's actually kind of sad to think about it in that way because some of us are getting stir-crazy. If you're like me, there's this sense of angst because I'm a little bit more on the extroverted side, and I feel like I have this pressure to just be out and among my people. And to be honest, I've just been more irritable. But the more that I think about it, I think I'm more irritable because of this disruption of my normal routine and my normal schedule. I wonder if you can relate. But one of the things that God has been teaching me is that many times disruptions are more like an unwelcome guest in our home. But right now, God's been teaching me to welcome this disruption as a gift and not to be annoyed with it. You know, since being forced to shelter in place, I've noticed how many opportunities I really miss to be present in the moment with my family. I have missed so many opportunities to disciple my children and to serve my wife or encourage my wife, and to call others who may not be doing as well as I am and encourage them on the phone or with text message or with video or things like that. So I want to encourage you with this passage of Scripture, Psalm 90, verse 12, and this is what it says. So teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. And to be honest, this whole psalm is a prayer of Moses in which he begins by praising our eternal God and then moving into a reflection of his thoughts of the brevity of our life in light of God's timelessness. To pray, teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom, is to pray that we would view each day the way that God intended it, and that's a gift. And also to be intentional with the time that we have within that day. If there was one discipline that I could encourage you to make a regular rhythm in your life during this time and beyond, it would be the discipline of prayer. Pray for our communities. Pray for our church. Parents, pray with and for your children, not just around meal times, but all throughout the day. Husbands, pray for and with your families. Grandparents, pray for your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. Teachers, pray for your students and for their families as they are navigating this disruption the same way that we are. Everyone, pray that we would grow in the depth of our relationships with each other and with God as we unite our hearts together through prayer. Listen, there's a lot of information being circulated in the news, social media, and we don't know how to discern if it's true or if it's hype a lot of times. But here's one thing I know to be true. God is present with us during this time, and he is going to lead us through this time. So let's be intentional with the time that we have and see it as a gift. Lord, teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. That is our prayer, and that is my encouragement to you. So let's continue on this journey together. Thanks for listening. We'll see you later.